Yo, what's up? Yeah, this is it right here. Okay, this lesson is going to be more or less about how to really stiffen that beat up and make it sound harder. So, like, I'm DocSampleKings.com, and I do lessons, of course. You can always get a lesson from me, from my website. And they're all Zoom lessons, so it's kind of cool. We can communicate back and forth. I can show you stuff on the software or the hardware. And in this lesson here, I want to talk about the various ways to switch it up. Like for example, this first drum here, there are two drums in here. See that? This signifies that there's two layers here. Now I'm here, I can go to main mode. Here I am in the main mode. See that main mode? I'll hit this, still see that there. I may not know what these drums are like, and I might want to change them, Or rather than that, I want to just look at the layers. I come here to wave, and I can see wave here. This is the second layer. This is the first layer. Now, the cool thing, I'm here in the main mode, and then I'm in grid. I can go to here, go to list or whatever, right? I'm going to go to wave. I see the wave file here. I know I hit this drum. I got that. But watch this. I may want to do something with this one right here, this sample. You notice how that's smaller than the first layer? So I want to get this layer to be a little bit bigger, a little more chunky, get more something out of it. So what I want to do here is look at it. So I'm going to go to sample. I'm going directly right here where it says sample edit. I'm right there and sample it. I can see it now. I can do something with this sound directly and sample it. So now I've got my functions here, as you can see here. I can say, let me normalize this thing, what's going on. Before I do that, I want to make sure I can hear it back again. I want to hear this back, make sure I know how it sounds. Okay, got the idea. I'll go right back here. I'll say, yeah, let's normalize it. Boom. See how big that is? That's like almost too big for me now, see? And I don't like this part here where the sample's down to here. So I don't really get to hear the actual sample come until it's about here sometime. So I think I don't like that. So I may just come in and do a little bit more of this too, to get close to this hit here. And then I want to come back up into the section here where I have the... That's better. So I got a much bigger sound. What's a little bit bigger sound? Not much, but a little bit bigger sound. And I go right back here to my second layer. And you'll see here, once I did the edit there, I did it in my sample edit here, but it doesn't appear in this section here, which is, of course, my program edit section, right? So be aware of that. So I'm going to go right back to here again, move this back out again, right? And then hit it. That thing's pretty big right there. It's just that one sample too. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna pretty much say I don't want to use this. And see how I undid it, I got back to here. Now what I will do, I'll keep it. I might just want to gain a little bit. So I'll go to here, I'll go to gain change. Sounds good. I want to give it a little bit of bump, man. I'm not trying to go all the way, past the, let's go to 5 dB. Do it. Oh, it's almost as loud as it was before, right? Almost that loud as it was before. That's much more loud than it was last time. Undo that. I'll go back here to gain change. I don't want to go 5. I'm going to go down here to 3. That's better. I like this. It's not too bad here. That'll work for me. Now I'll go back here into my program edit, right? And now I'm going to play it again. Not bad for me. And I'm going to come to here next. I want to make sure my levels are right. I may want to do a little bit of this here. I have a semitone back down, about 6 here, and I want to hear this back. Sounds good to me. So next thing I want to do is I'm going to come over here, and this is the favorite thing of why I like to use the drum program inside with the computer, because you can see it here. And so here I can actually bring the bass out a little bit more, but rather than keep running back, let's play it. I'll go back in here, let's press play. I can get this bass drum to hit more. Matter of fact, let's try this one here. How about that lower? So I can make it wider if I want. I'm gonna leave it here at medium though. So I'll stop that. So I've improved my bass to where I like it. My main problem now is going to be my hi-hat for me. So I'll go right back to here. Leave back here. I'm going right back here to the grid mode. And I got a hi-hat right here. Now watch this. I've added a reverb to it. That's how it really sounds. See how small that sounds? So I put a reverb on this thing. But first, I'd need a 2-shelf, 2-band EQ here. Get some of the mids up there, right? Like that, totally. I want my transients to pop out. Now watch this. Let's look at this differently. Oh, here you go. That's even more attack. Hard edge. How about sustain? Nope. So I can use my transient to bring out more of that pop on it. Now, this is without the EQ. Well, this is with the EQ, and this is without the reverb. And that's popping too hard for me. So now I come back in here to the transient, go to back where I was at before. Consistent. Put something else in here. Okay, we got some idea now what we're doing here. Now, I like this hi-hat. It's not bad. It's okay with me. I'm not complaining, but I'd like to do more than this hi-hat. So, got an idea here. I'm going to pull this up here. This is called the Air Delay Pro. I believe it was free when I got it, so if you don't have it, I understand it too. But I'm not trying to delay anything here. If I did, I come here. Let's just turn this thing on, actually. Let's get over to here. Pop that on. I'm making it wide slap. It creates some depth by using this delay. So don't think of a plugin you get as being, it says delay, it's going to be just a delay. Oh, wow, it's a reverb. No, there are aspects to every element within the range of all these plugins that may help you get more emphasis on certain elements within the mix or that one device you're actually trying to just attenuate. I'll come to here. Not bad. So I like that hi-hat. I'm gonna bring it down some. It's right here. I like that. So I'm gonna bring out some elements, some strings in here. The drum's still hitting hard. And I can add other elements in here. They could be in the background or foreground. They're still there. Up a little bit more of this one. Okay, you're getting some things going on here. Let's get this roll here. And that beat's still hard. Snare drum's popping, Bass drum's booming. Hi-hats are right there. All right, one more element in here. So you see, by actually improving some of these sounds in the background, we can help that beat to bump more. Didn't have to do much, but add some reverb to the snare drum, add some more stuff to the bass drum. Look at the bass drum in layers. Now, another thing to do with your bass drum when it's in layers, I can come back to here. I'm back here inside of this element here, and we're here inside of our program edit. And you saw me do stuff here with this positioning here of other things. I have the ability to make stuff ring. I can give it some more drive to it. So I will, let's say, solo this, play the beat, tube drive. Don't hear much going on, right? Stop this. Make sure we're on the right drum. Tube drive here. Now we get some at the bottom of it. And so here, I got this bass drum here doing that. I may want to come to here and sort of bring this up. So you can hear that? Let's go back to here now. That's it. So you see what I did? I actually listened to the track back, and I actually set up this drum idea with drum effects, and this is all inside of my computer. Now, normally when you see this on your MPC, you won't see the drum effects, but you will see where it has different plugins you can use. And this is why I can use the software too, and then establish this and save it, and then if I want to go back to my MPC, those effects will still be there. So that's how I actually try to stiffen the beat up, get a better sound with my drums inside the track. Now, if you need lessons, of course, we'll teach you at SoundKings.com. You go to our website, you can go right there, it says lessons. You can pick what you want to get, any software. We know all the softwares. That's all we do is engineer and work on video. Any questions you got, hit me up. I'll see you in the next video. I'm doing it next.